crochet friends and family, welcome to another tutorial. Today we're working on the two-way 2020 snowflake. My sister had asked me if I could make a snowflake, and I'm guessing maybe because her birthday's in January, but at any rate maybe she just loves snowflakes, so I said okay, I'll give it a try. In the meantime, it's May here and they were actually calling for a snowstorm at some point, which I thought was kind of funny, so I was like, well, there's a sign, let's try it. While I was trying to make one, though, it turned into a star. So I'll link that in the section down below, how to make the star, that this actually happened, the star happened first before the snowflake. And so that's what we're working on today. It's a really cool pattern because not only can you just stop it right here and make a snowflake, but you can add on and almost make, this is my little sample here, so I do apologize, I didn't finish it, like I didn't even weave in the ends because this is how I started it. And you can make it into like a hexagon even if you wanted to, and crochet them together into maybe a blanket or something. Or you can add, like I show you in this video, another little chain 4 to make it into like a little nodules to pop that out a little more. So I'll be showing you how to do all that in this tutorial, hence the reason why I'm calling it a two-way snowflake. So let's get started. For this pattern, I used Aunt Lydia's number 3 yarn, and I used 2 strands together, and I used a 5.0 millimeter crochet hook. And of course, we'll need a pair of scissors and a darning needle. You can use any kind of yarn that you want to, of course. I'm using this because this is what I had left over, and I just really love the Aunt Lydia's number 3 for any project, but this just worked up really nicely with this, so that's what I'm using for this pattern. The first thing we need to do is get a slip knot onto our hook. I like to just cross it over my fingers, insert my hook, pull it around, and give it a twist with a pull. Now we're going to chain up 6. Yarn over, pull through the loop on your hook, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through. That's 3. We need 3 more. 1, 2, and 3. And into the very first chain, we're going to insert our hook, pull our yarn through, and pull our yarn through. And we're going to be working into that circle right there. For this next round, just for this first one, we're going to chain up 6. So yarn over, pull through. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. The rest are going to be 5, but just for this first one we're doing 6 because this first one's going to count as a single crochet. So go ahead and insert your hook into this chain space, pull up your yarn, yarn over, and pull through 2. Now we're going to chain 3. 1, 2, and 3. Back into this chain space, a single crochet. Insert your hook, pull up your yarn, yarn over, pull through 2. Now we're going to chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Insert your hook back into that chain space, pull up your yarn, not to be confused with your tail, yarn over, and pull through 2 for a single crochet. Now we're going to chain 3. 1, 2, and 3. Insert your hook back into that space, pull up your yarn, yarn over, and pull through 2 for a single crochet. Chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Back into that space, a single crochet. And that's going to be the repeat all the way around. And what we need is 6 of the chain 5s. Let me redo that. We need 6 of the chain, my fingers are getting caught here, 6 of the chain 5s and 6 of the chain 3s. This one is counting, even though we did 6, that one still counts as a chain 5, like I explained. So we have 1, 2, 3 chain 5s and 2 chain 3s. So we'll do one more chain 3, 1, 2, and 3. Insert your hook, pull up your yarn, yarn over and pull through 2. So go ahead, you may have to pull these stitches around. So go ahead and make 3 more chain 5s and 3 more chain 3s, and I'll meet you back here. I have my chain 3 to do. 1, 2, and 3, and I'm going to slip stitch into the very first chain that we had made. So insert your hook into the very first one, pull your yarn through, and pull your yarn through. And you should have, like I said, a total of 6 of the chain 5s and 6 of the chain 3s. For this next row, we're going to work a single crochet into this chain, well, it's the chain 6 space that we made originally. So insert your hook, pull your yarn through, yarn over, and pull through 2. Now we're going to chain up 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Work another single crochet back into this chain 6 space that we first started with. Into this chain 3 space, we're going to work 2 single crochets. So insert your hook, pull up your yarn over, pull through 2, insert your hook, pull up your yarn over, pull through 2 single crochets in there. Into this next chain 5 space, insert your hook, pull up your yarn over, pull through 2 for a single crochet. Chain up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Go back into the same space and work a single crochet. Into the chain 3 space, we're working 2 single crochets. That's 1 and 2. Into the chain 5, we're working a single crochet and a chain 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Back into that chain 5 space, a single crochet. Into this next space, a single crochet and another single crochet. Into the chain 5, a single crochet, chain 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Back into that same chain 5 space, a single crochet. So go ahead and finish with the rest of those. The next one is a chain 3, so 2 single crochets, chain 5, single crochet, chain 6, single crochet. And I'll meet you back here. Okay, I'm coming up on my last 2 single crochets. I should have just stayed on camera. There wasn't really much more to do. Okay, there's my 2 single crochets into the chain 3. And now I'm just going to slip stitch into the very first single crochet that we made. So insert your hook, pull your yarn through, and pull your yarn through. And that's what you should have so far. You just have to stretch it out a little bit, but for this next row, we're going to insert our hook into this space and make a single crochet, just like that. Now we're going to work a double crochet into that same space. We're going to work another double crochet into that same space. Now we're going to chain up 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. We're going to go into the very first 2 loops right here where we first completed our double crochet. So insert your hook into those, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through. Now another double crochet into that same space. Now we're going to work a treble crochet. So yarn over your hook twice, 1 and 2. Insert your hook, pull up your yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Again, yarn over, insert your hook, pull up your yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. That's a treble crochet, by the way. Go ahead and chain up 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Insert your hook into those 2 loops right there. Yarn over, pull your yarn through, and pull your yarn through. Another treble crochet, so yarn over twice. Insert your hook, pull up your yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over. We're going to do a double crochet now. yarn over, another double crochet into that same space. Now we're going to chain up 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Into these 2 loops right here, we're going to work a little slip knot. Yarn over, another double crochet back into that same space, and a single crochet into that same space. And that's what you should have so far. Now, into this next single crochet right here, we're going to work a single crochet. Into this next space, a single crochet. Into this next space, a single crochet. Into this next space, a single crochet. Well, I meant to say stitch here, not space, but the single crochet space. So now we're into this chain 6 space, so we worked a single crochet in there. Now we're going to work a double crochet, another double crochet. Now we're going to chain 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Insert your hook, pull your yarn through and pull your yarn through. Yarn over, work another double crochet. Yarn over twice for a treble crochet. Insert your hook, pull up your yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over twice, back into that same space, pull up your yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, chain 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4, back into those 2 loops right there, insert your hook, yarn over, pull your yarn through and pull your yarn through, another treble crochet, yarn over twice, insert your hook, pull up your yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over into that same space, excuse me, work a double crochet, another double crochet into that same space, chain 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4, back into those 2 loops, insert your hook, pull up your yarn, pull your yarn through, yarn over, another double crochet, and a single crochet into that same space. And now we're going to work single crochets in the next 3 stitches here. So 1, 2, and 3. And you should have something like that. Okay, moving right along. Single crochet into that space, double crochet into that space, another double crochet into that space, chain 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4, back into those 2 loops right there, insert your hook, yarn over, bring your yarn through, and bring your yarn through, a double crochet into that same space, treble crochet, another treble crochet, chain 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4, insert your hook into those 2 loops right there, pull your yarn through and pull your yarn through, another treble crochet, a double crochet, another double crochet, chain 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4, back into those 2 loops right there, insert your hook, pull up your yarn, pull your yarn through, yarn over and do another double crochet, and then a single crochet into that same space. Next we're working 3 single crochets, so there's 1, 2 and 3, and that's what you should have so far. So we have 2 more to do, and we're going to work, or 3 more, sorry, 3 more to do. So into this one, we're going to work a single crochet, a double crochet, another double crochet, chain 4 into those 2 loops. You're going to slip knot, a double crochet, a treble crochet, another treble crochet, chain 4 back into those 2 loops to work a slip knot, another treble crochet, a double crochet, a double crochet, chain 4 back into those 2 loops for a slip knot, a double crochet, a single crochet into the next 3 single crochets, and then that repeats all over again. And I'll meet you back here. I'm coming up on my last few stitches here where I'm going to work 3 single crochets. So I'm just going to jump into this one right here, work a single crochet, into this next one a single crochet, and then into this one a single crochet. And then I'm just going to slip stitch in the top of, not this one right here, this very next one right here. I'm not going into that one, but I'm going into this one right here. And I'm going to insert my hook, pull my yarn through, pull my yarn through. Whoops. Actually, let me redo that because my other piece of yarn didn't come through. Well, I get to show you again, right? So I'm not going into this one. I'm going into this one right here, inserting my hook, pulling my yarn through, and pulling my yarn through. Yarn over, pull my yarn through, and I'm going to trim this. Just like that. And there's your nice little snowflake. But I am going to trim, I'm not trimming anything. Trim the trees, what I'm thinking, I guess, right? But it's not even that time of the season. Okay, I'm actually going to weave my ends in. So I'm just going to, what I'm going to do actually first is I'm going to insert my hook, give this a little pull, insert my hook into these stitches here first, rather than fighting to get my yarn in and then have it come out. So I'm just going to get my hook in there first, put my yarn through, just like that. I'm going to pull that through. And I'm actually going to do that one more time around. So I'm going to go into here and do that again and pull it through and give a nice tug. And now I'm going to trim that off. And for this one, just going to weave this in somewhere. So what I want to do is bring it so I can, slide it in through here. So I'm just going to go back into this stitch right there, a couple of these, get it into there, and work it all the way around in there as far as I can, like that. Pull it through. I don't want to pull it too tight where it pulls on this stitch, but tight enough where it's not going to come out either. So I think I'm going to go around in here one more time, back into these stitches, and go down in there like that. And now I'm going to cut it and give it a little pull and then trim that one. And that concludes that part of the snowflake. So you just have to pull it out a little bit, however you'd like it. Just like that. So I just want to show you, if you want to use this to hang, you can just slip your hook through here, pull your yarn through, and tie it into a nice little knot, and you can hang your snowflake however you like. Some people I've heard actually spray it down with like a spray glue to make it nice and stiff. You can do that as well so it doesn't move out of place so much. Or you can tie up these two sides and make a cute little bunting all the way around as well. So there's many different options for this snowflake, and I hope you enjoyed this part of the tutorial. For this next part, you're just going to slip stitch into the top of any of these chain fours. So I'm just going to go into this one right here. I'm going to pull my yarn through just like that, and I'm going to actually tie it in a knot. Well, not a full knot, just like this, and then I'm going to wrap it through there again and then tie it like that. Not a full knot. I'm not going to tie it around again. Now I'm going to get the yarn on my hook and just bring it through like that. And now we're ready to go. Okay, for this next round, we're going to chain up 3. 1, 2, and 3. A double crochet into this chain 4 space. A double crochet into the next stitch. A double crochet into this next stitch. Now we're going to go into this chain 4 space and work a double crochet. Now we're going to jump over to this chain 4 space and work a double crochet. Don't come up through here. Make sure you go down into this chain 4 space like that. Pull your yarn through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2 for a double crochet. Into this next stitch, a double crochet. Into this next stitch, a double crochet. Into this chain 4 space, a double crochet. Again, another double crochet into that same space. Now here you have an option. You can either make another double crochet with a chain 4 at the top, or you can just make it a double crochet if you think you're going to be connecting these, or maybe you just don't want those little, 4 little things at the top. So for now, I'm just going to chain up 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Insert back into those 2 loops right there of the previous stitch. Pull your yarn through and pull your yarn through. Now another double crochet into that same space, and another double crochet into that same space. Into the next 2 stitches, a double crochet. Into this little nodule here, into that space there, a double crochet. Into this little space, chain 4 space, a double crochet. Make sure you're going in, not from underneath. So go on top there, insert your hook, pull your yarn through, pull your yarn through. Into these next 2 stitches, a double crochet. Into this top 4 chain space, a double crochet, another double crochet, and again you can just have a double crochet if you're going to be attaching these to each other, or you can chain 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Not that you still can't attach these with these little things, but they could stick out, or maybe you just want to attach them with those and have like a space. It's totally up to you. Okay, another double crochet into that space, and another double crochet into that space. Double crochet into the next 2 stitches here, so 1 and 2. and a double crochet into this chain space. I'll open mine up a little better. And then we're back to this chain space over here. Remember to work down in and work a double crochet. And that's going to be the repeat all the way around. So we're going to work a double crochet into this chain 4, 2 double crochets, a double crochet either with a chain 3 or just by itself, and then 2 more double crochets, double crochet into each of these 2 stitches here, a double crochet, jump over to this one, a double crochet, make sure you put the hook down in, not up, double crochet, and then it brings you back to that point with 5 double crochets, the third one either being a chain 4 or by itself. And then you work it all the way back, and I'll meet you back here. Okay, I'm coming up on my last couple stitches here, so I'm going to yarn over, insert my hook into this chain 4 space. I'm going to put my hook in this way, pull my yarn through for a double crochet, a double crochet into this next stitch, and a double crochet into this next stitch, which brings me to this chain 4 space where we started. So I'm going to insert my hook into that space, and I'm missing some yarn. Okay, yarn over into this chain 4 space, a double crochet, another double crochet, and another double crochet, and either you're just doing it singularly, like with no chain 4, but I'm working a chain 4, or you may not be. And then into the very first one we started with, if I think this band-aid's getting in my way here a little bit. I'm just going to slip stitch into the top of the chain 3 where we started. So insert your hook, pull your yarn through, and pull your yarn through, yarn over, and pull through. And that completes this round. Just like that. Okay, and then I'm going to weave in this end here. Pulling a little too tight, and I think I got it wrapped around here. Okay. And that's going to finish that one there, because yeah, that should do it. Okay, I'm going to trim that. Give it a little pull so it evens back out, and then I'm just going to wrap this. Actually, I'm going to take this one, I'm going to stick my needle into this chain 4 space here, into these loops. If I can get my hook in there. It's a little tight. And push that down in like that. I'm just going to pull that through, just like so, and then trim that one too. And that completes that round.